Hi, my name is Manpreet Singh and my student ID is WO8049, and today I'm going to talk about the concept of contract law, and this question is regarding to the option 1, which is related to the Soul Burgers. So Soul Burgers is a business chain in Australia and New Zealand. So due to less sales in the last year, they have invented a new promotional in which they are going to give a Mazda CX-9 to the person who is having golden ticket. So to get the golden ticket, they have to collect 50 tokens, and then after 50 tokens, they can get a golden scratch card. So if they get a golden scratch card with a golden car on it, they are the winner for that Mazda CX-9. So the issue is that they have printed so many tickets with a golden scratch card. So one of five every customers is winning the car. So this is the issue. So according to the Australian contract law, every contract is a contract with more than two or three parties. So in this contract there should be some terms and conditions which should be followed carefully. So in this case, when we see that the Soul Burgers, they have made a mistake with printing so many vouchers with faulty tickets, so they have to void the contract. So that is the issue. So if we talk about the rules, so there are some rules which should be followed. So the first is formation. So the contract should be very clear and transparent, and the terms and conditions should be very clear. And the next one is uh, terminations. So the contract can be terminated at any time with any faults or errors, or if there is some issues with the contract, then there should be some compensation to all the parties. So in this one, according to the Australian contract law 2011, there are some errors in this promotion. So it is very clear that they have made this error, so they can't give a car to every customer, which is not a good idea for Soul Burgers. So they just went to the court. So according to the court, they have to mention all the terms and conditions very clearly to all its customers. So if we talk about in terms of Brett, so he went to the office with two golden tickets, so which is not a good idea because he's not going to get two cars. So there's only one car which is giveaway to the first winner, and then there are no other promotions, no offers were given. So he was not having a good idea to provide get that car. So in that, the conclusion is that if there are faulty tickets, so there should be the whole promotion should be cancelled at the same time, so that there is no hassle to all the other customers. So in that, next my friend Robin will tell you about the conclusion and application, how it's gonna be good for in terms of Mickey. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Robin Verma and my student ID is AGU8655. As my friend Manpreet told, the issue and the rule of the contract with the soap burgers, which is clearly present by Manpreet in their presentation. To take it further, in my presentation, I discussed the application and analysis of both the customer of Mickey and Brett, who is claiming the winning car of Mazda CX-9. In case of Mickey, he is very dedicated to the soul burgers, and for achieving to get a car, he eat 50 double decker burger in a one time so that he win a car. But because of the overeating, he went to the hospital and passed out there. But before going to the hospital, he already claiming the ticket to the restaurant counter and get a golden ticket. In case of Pratt, he also do the very hard work to collect 100 tokens in a trash of the Soberger restaurant, and so that he also get a car. So they both customer have a golden ticket and fulfill the all the term and condition which is given by the Sobergers in their advertisement. But because of, in case of a company Sobergers, They get a faulty ticket by a printing department of one ticket out of a five customers, but they can't give a card to every customer who have a golden ticket. So as per, it is a clear case of a contract law in 1999 and Sales and Good Act in 1999, as we use the contract is not valid because of a technical error. So for the conclusion for the company, as legal advice I give to the company is that to give some compensation to all the customer who have the golden ticket, so that the customer can't feel they get cheated and get a burgers to quick sale to increase their quick sale. So that the company should need to give the compensation to all the customer, including the Brett and Mickey, because the customer do very hard work to get a car, and they also increase the sale of the company. So for the further sense, we suggest the company never do the same thing of error is of such a promotion. And for the customers, they need to give the compensation to all the customers who have the golden ticket, so that the customer not feel the cheated. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Deepa Kalingrai. My student ID is EIN8084. Today I am going to discuss about a case based on corporations law. The case is about Joytronics Private Limited, which is a retail store and responsible for selling all the electrical equipments. In this case, there are three main directors and shareholders. Mercedes is non-executive directors. Greg is in charge of the corporations, where Felix is a manager. And the main issues in this case are the legal positions of the individuals in terms of statutory law, roles and responsibilities of Greg and Mercedes, and liability for breaching in terms of corporations if the companies becomes insolvent. So according to Corporations Act 2001, I have taken the section 181 and 2, where it deals about the duties and responsibilities of directors. In terms of my case, Mercedes has not followed or participated in any activities of the corporations, so she is guilty of misconduct, and also she is not protected by section 180 subsection 2, because she hasn't described or she hasn't participated in any activities while making decisions when the companies was in loss. And talking about the breaching, it talks in section 588G, where it states that the company's director has to be there when the COI incurs the debt. But in terms of Joytronics Private Limited, it has not clearly mentioned that the Joytronics has incurred the debt. So in this case, Mercedes is not liable for breaching of any corporations according to the Corporations Act 2001. Well, this is all about my portions, so the rest portions will be dealing by my friend. Thank you very much.
My name is Neeta Pradhan. My student ID is EMV80801. As Deepa said earlier, Joytronics is a retail store with three shareholders, Felix, Greg, and Mercedes. The company was performed well before a rival business opened near their store. Then they moved the store to Parramatta, thinking it will have a capture market. But the store does not do very well and is not very profitable. In this decision, Greg and Mercedes agreed to the co-directors Felix without analyzing and look for their other options. Today, I am going to discuss about the possible liabilities of Greg in respect of any breaches of his duty of care for insolvent trading if Joytronics becomes insolvent. I have taken two corporation rules, subsections 181 care and diligence and subsection 182 business judgment rule. As a director, he must exercise powers and discharge duties with the degree of care and diligence, but he has not participated in any judgment and agree Felix's recommendation without analyzing the consequences, which results Craig is liable for breaching Section 180 of the Corporations Act 2001. However, Greg would not be liable for breaching Section 588Z if the corporate because in the case it is not mentioned that the company has incurred a debt and there are no any reasonable grounds for suspecting that Joytronics is insolvent. Based on the preceding analysis, I would advise Greg to participate in any judgment decision and look about the financial matters before the company is insolvent. As if the company is insolvent, he may be personally liable for debts that the company incurs after the date of insolvency. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions regarding to this presentation, please let us know. Thank you.